Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be watching The Gentleman. This is a movie directed by Guy Ritchie, yet another English filmmaker. We've been watching a lot of Edgar Wright recently, and a lot of people have been suggesting, hey guys, since you're already here, why don't you jump over to Guy Ritchie? He's also got a lot of style when it comes to editing his movies, directing his movies, and we have, we think that you might enjoy it. So a lot of people suggested this film in particular, so that's what we're starting with. I know there's a lot of other Guy Ritchie movies you guys are excited to see us cover, and we will. Let us know which one is your favorite one down below. But yeah, this one has a stacked cast, man. We have Charlie Hunnam, who I know from Sons of Anarchy, one of my favorite shows ever. We have Colin Farrell, who's been absolutely killing it from what I've heard with the Penguin.
Yes.
We have Hugh Grant. We have big names. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, it's an absolutely incredible cast. And, reading the comments and people recommending Guy Ritchie just because of how much we loved Edgar Wright's style has me hyped.
We like stylized.
Because Edgar Wright's style so far has just blown me out of the water, man. It's been absolutely amazing. It's been so much fun. Just the tempo, the sense of humor, the intelligence in the script, the layers of themes hidden within, even though it appears to be just a comedy or just whatever it may appear to be as. Considering that association is being made has me super excited. And this one, like you mentioned, we've been getting recommendations for this for a really, really long time. So honestly, I don't need any more proof. I already know we are in safe hands with you guys, and this is gonna be good. It has to be good. With this cast,
it will be.
With these names, it's just got to be good.
So guys, get comfy, get cozy. If you guys want to catch our full-length reaction, watch alongside us with your own copy. That's going to be available on our Patreon. And if you want to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you guys enjoy, and as always, we'll catch you guys after the movie. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, there you go. More of a slow, kind of like a ballad, right? You gotta
Oh yeah, I got it. Jazz hand.
Oh, the jazz hands coming out.
Give me 10 minutes, right? Boss.
Such a recognizable voice.
I know.
You know exactly who that is.
All right.
Bobby. Boss. I'll have a pint and a pickled egg.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Get your music on. Nice beer. It's a mood already.
Cute.
Ritchie.
If you wish to be the king of the jungle, it's not enough to act like a king. You must be the king. And there can be no doubt, because doubt causes chaos and one's own demise.
Gotta establish yourself nice and firm.
Hello, my love. It's date night tonight.
Oh.
Who's there? Roz, who's there?
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Whoa. Well,
What? That's how you start a movie. Jeez.
that is a sick intro. So cool. Gosh, look at that cast, man. I am so excited to see them interact with each other.
That is insane to
They're
be able to
gonna
pull all those people.
Absolutely kill it.
Great song choice, too.
Dude just wanted to have a nice beer and relax a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Have his pickled egg.
Yeah, he didn't even get to eat his egg. That's a nice place.
Very.
Wow. Also, it's always great seeing Charlie Hunnam and stuff. Last time we saw him, I think, was Pacific Rim.
Yeah. Damn, it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Ching, ching.
Jesus.
Fletcher. Buenos tardes, Raymundo. I should stab you with that rolling pin.
Oh, don't be. I've got a meeting on Saturday at your favourite newspaper. As the best private investigator in this smoky little town, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, they are ready to put 150 grand in my pocket to give them some filth. Good for me, that. But in this case, it's bad for you.
They want info on him.
Great.
He's out to destroy it, and all those that cozy up to him, front cover, bosh. There will be blood and feathers everywhere, my darling.
Expose all of them, huh?
We both know that your boss has very, very deep pockets, and I would like to invite him just to have a teeny rummage in them.
Gotcha. Give him money and then, yeah, he'll be quiet.
Furnish me with 20 million British pounds, I will give you everything. And a modest little screenplay I wrote all by myself.
A screenplay?
You just went from £150,000 to 20 million.
Yep.
Right.
You're lucky because that is nothing compared to what I could be asking.
Oh, thank God you're not greedy, Fletcher.
Quite like it when you talk dirty to me.
He's essentially extorting them, isn't he?
Yes, he shamelessly is.
You play a game with me, Ray?
I don't want to play a game.
Please?
No.
I said play a game with me, Ray.
Whoa.
Switch in tone.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Tensions are rising.
I want you to imagine a character. Analog. Keep the grain in the picture, I say. Old school, 35 mil.
Hell yeah. Sick little insert.
And I'm seeing this through a lens, I am, and I'm not talking about the small screen. It's not TV, Raymond.
That is fantastic.
That's awesome.
Roll camera. Enter our protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. He's golden age. He's a proper handsome. Here's Mickey Pearson.
Mickey Pearson.
American-born Rhodes Scholar. So he's born clever, but poor.
Oh.
Thousand-year-old university in old Inglaterra, where he studies the dark art of horticulture.
The dark arts of horticulture.
He found his vocation. A naughty vocation. He's a bad boy.
Oh.
He knew how to take advantage of his advantage.
That's a great line.
He had to do some naughty things to get where he got, to show he wasn't just teeth, tits and tan. Well, he wasn't. No, was he?
Oh.
Got it. Okay.
Making a name for himself out there.
Well, that was the early days. What's he worth today? 100, 200, 500 million?
Whoa.
He's gone soft. He wants to cash in his chips and get out of the game. And he seems to have found the perfect customer.
Gotcha.
Smash cut, please.
Smash cut.
So these two have met before. Knows where? Presumably at the annual International Dealers Convention in Las Vegas.
Everyone has heard of that.
Well, you also seem to understand the significance of a proper attire.
For every look, there is a season, and for every season, a strategy.
Now starts the alpha dance.
Oh, boy.
I was going to say.
Pair of old doggies sniffing round one another's intellectual arseholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to figure out who's the boss now.
So what do you think?
I'm not sure. He's a fox. If you let him in the hen house, you can expect blood and feathers everywhere.
So she did not trust him at all, huh?
No, from the get-go.
How does anyone grow 50 tons of super skunk without letting anyone else know how they do it?
I imagine that big brain of yours is sweating a stream of tears just trying to figure it out.
Run the numbers by me again.
200 million gross PA, 100 million net. I'll sell it to you for 400 million.
Got
Yeah,
it.
he's trying to get out.
Yeah,
Just
he's
sell
trying to-
and live
yeah.
his life, normal
This
life.
is his retirement, essentially.
We're going to bury him because it seems he's got himself a new friend, Lord Pressfield. Question, is that the Lord Pressfield?
Who is the Lord Pressfield?
This is yours, Fletcher. I just think it's really important to remember who you're talking to, Dave. The number is 150000.
Damn, he's making money from everybody.
Wow.
This guy.
You could even turn that script into a feature film, Raymond.
I mean, when you put it like that, how could you say no?
So why has Big Dave got it in for my boss?
2 months ago, your man Mickey made my man Dave feel like a right idiot.
Oh, no. It's personal then.
Didn't accept his hand.
Dave, Daily Print.
Yes.
Ah.
Dave had gone after one of Mickey's lords,
Damn, he did not even flinch.
Oh.
Just kept his hand right there.
but no one will pull him on it. Too scared that Dave will do a feature on them. Your Mickey, he's got a fabulous set of...
He did not care.
Wow. That's very embarrassing.
He believe that was a bit of a off, Dave.
Yeah.
He wants Mickey's blood, and he would be getting it too, if it wasn't for...
We're all caught up now.
How does he grow 50 tons of White Widow super cheese every year? Everyone knows that needs a lot of space.
Yes.
Right.
And how come he's kept it under wraps?
Right.
Because it's a lot of people. You have to keep quiet.
You need an angle.
Problem with land in this country is there's not much of it,
What did he do?
even when it's supposed to be private. And the public have rights. Dog walkers. Yes,
Yeah, they're everywhere. How do you keep it hidden then?
badger lovers.
Badger
He had
lovers.
enough time on his hands to snip the green tweed of England.
Not this time pointing at her. Oh my God.
And they love a good chat about anyone who's decided to mow his lawn without a license. And then there's the helicopters, drones, Google Earth.
Yeah, they've got eyes everywhere, man. There's just no way.
Which makes it even more impressive that he's able to keep this under wraps.
Every time you inherit a fortune, you lose half to the state. So this is my moment to swoop in and offer my services. And they're not too bothered about what I do, as long as that cash keeps rolling in each year.
Gotcha.
Oh.
He's got powerful people helping him out.
Right.
They're involved.
1,000 of these estates in the great UK. That's it, my infrastructure.
That is solid.
I've gone to great lengths to make my operation as invisible as possible, Matthew.
Clearly.
If you were standing on my bush, you wouldn't know it. As a matter of fact, you are standing on my bush.
Standing on his bush. Where is your bush?
Such a shame it will go bankrupt in 10 years when things go legal in the great UK. And you want me to pay top dollar for it?
He's trying to lowball him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get it for cheaper.
Ooh, delightful tool shed for $400 million.
Now let me show you the nails.
Of course. It's not
There
just
it
a
is.
regular tool shed.
course
Come on,
not.
man. Whoa. How big is it? My God.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. That's a lot of bush.
With purchase, you would inherit the best sites available, the finest botanists and herb sommeliers in the world.
Wow.
Wow.
He's got the best of the best maintaining it.
Piggy goes to legal market, and the demand way outpaces the supply. These locations will be at a premium.
Right. It's going to be the best quality that's out there in the market.
It's a good deal, buddy.
You and I both know that $400 million is a fair to generous asking price. Once this game's kosher, it's going to be worth somewhere between $200 billion and $500 billion.
Oh, it only goes up from
Jeez.
here.
I've seen how the sausage is made. Now tell me about the butcher shops.
Well, that comes later, Matthew, when the money's in escrow.
Right. He's not going to give you everything
Yeah,
now.
of course. Why would he tell you everything about the business?
I talk, Raymondo, of dry eye.
Ooh, dry eye.
What is he? Chinese, Japanese, Pekingese? Get on your f***ing knees. He explodes on the scene like a millennial firecracker. Bang, 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 bang.
A dry eye.
That doesn't sound like the dry eye I know.
Just making sure you're paying attention, Raymond.
Gotcha. So that's not what he actually.
Yes.
That's not what he actually does. Not his attitude at all.
I love how he's telling the story, right?
And we get to see it cinematically too.
Yeah. It's a film.
I quoted you for a 20 when it's a 40-footer. It's going to be double bubble.
Double bubble.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Sounds like you're gonna have to be good with
Either
that.
you or your family are going to have to pay for that lesson. Give the soppy his money.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Should have quoted accurately.
And turn again to Mickey.
If you're thinking of smoking that in here.
Don't you frickin' dare.
Find that confusing. Do you mean don't smoke or don't think?
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that's your answer there.
He's pushing his buttons, isn't he?
Oh, right, it's gone out, it's gone out.
Loving the pace, man. This is
Right?
moving extremely fast. All the cuts to all the different stories. Everybody, they're introducing everybody here.
For me to introduce you to our queen, a Cockney Cleopatra to Mickey's cowboy Caesar.
I love that.
Misha, darling, I'll have you out of here in 20 minutes.
I've got a spin class.
20 minutes and no charge. Lisa,
Oh,
champagne.
wow. Champagne to take the edge off. I love that. That's how you run a business.
Roger's supposed to be working down there and you're up here brains out.
I'm on it, boss.
You want to be? What are you doing here anyway?
Come by to have a cup of tea with my wife.
Well, go on then. Put the kettle on.
She's like, no one's stopping you.
Exactly.
Make the tea.
Look, I don't want you knocking around here feeling all unemployed and lost with yourself.
Damn. She's like, you're not welcome here, you know?
You'll have to do this elegantly, love. If word spreads that you're getting out, that could read as weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you're going to have to stamp that out without any gentrification. But not you, love. Don't you do anything messy.
Hey.
Any chance?
Nah, you can wait.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's cold.
Got to deal with it.
I don't mind the two of yous.
Go on. Cough.
Oh, she's great.
Their banter is fun. I like that.
What I fail to recognize is why Michael should be motivated to write you a check for 20 million.
Yeah, we're still not at that part.
I am a storyteller. As they say in a film game, I'm laying pipe.
Let him tell his story, man.
So what is that? Is that a barbecue as well?
That is beautiful. Can we talk about that? Oh my God.
So that heats up your knees and cooks at the same time? You've got to show me how to get one of them.
Well, you can take it with you if you're off now.
Is there any chance of a steak?
He's asking for a lot here.
Dude, he's really pushing his luck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Got a bit of Wagyu in the freezer, is it?
Ooh.
Yeah, well, it'll be wasted on you, but it's all I've got.
I'll get it, mate.
Oh, no. You're all right. Just stay right there.
He's like, no, you stay right here. Okay, I don't need you snooping around anymore. Loving the humor in this, man.
Oh, it's hilarious.
So funny.
Sly fox, that Fletcher.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus.
How'd you get your hands on that?
Ask no questions, hear no lies. Hence the price.
So how much?
Oh, no charge.
Okay, so what's the price?
Mm-hmm.
A meet with your husband.
There you go.
It's in his interest.
Everybody's going to try to buy it off of him, huh?
Consider a gesture of goodwill.
You know how to get hold of me?
The word is starting to spread.
Dry he got his little sit down with Michael, didn't he? Bold move, that.
Yeah.
Lord George? Well, he's a naughty boy, that George. But Dry-Eye, big man plans behind Lord George's back.
Mm.
To be fair, it was very nicely played with 100 grand's worth of free car parts.
Gave them a little gift just so he could get that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Lord George sends his best.
Make sure to never approach her like that again.
I meant no disrespect.
It wasn't respectful either, though.
I love how he's setting his boundaries, like right then and there. Like, don't ever do that again.
I understand you're getting out.
Getting out of what? Bed, my head, the closet.
I hear you're getting out of the game.
Be direct with him.
And I would like you to consider an offer.
Not a discussion for the two of us. Unlike the salt and pepper, it's not on the table.
The dialogue is so sharp.
So witty.
Is a big number.
What's the number? Something appetizing? That's a lot of numbers.
We're all holding our breath here, man.
I am not for sale. Even if I was, you're several zeros short. Now, you may be able to buy your man sausage for that, but to me, it just looks rude at breakfast.
Oh, gonna piss them off, isn't he?
This is not gonna end well.
The laws of the jungle looking down on me.
That's why that intro with that monologue, huh? About staying king.
More silver than back. You best move on.
It's calling you old, man. Old for this job. Before he gets moved on.
Trying to do you a favor. This is a big f***ing number.
Nah, you just disrespected him. There's no way he's selling it to you.
Yeah. First the wife, now him, like
this?
this?
Is a big gun.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. Did you shoot him where Yeah, he...
Eyes so dry. He just shot him in the...
Yeah.
In the privileges.
Talking to me about the laws of the jungle.
Ah, yeah, you messed up, man.
About being beneath me.
Yeah, he is...
When the lion's hungry, he eats.
Oh!
Michael works.
Yeah, I know. It's just having a bit of fun. Every movie needs a bit of action.
Oh,
so that did not happen?
Or...
Here's my
Okay.
That's great.
All right, so what happened?
Yes, give me the truth here now.
There once was a young and foolish dragon who came to ask a wise and cunning lion about acquiring his territory. Now, the lion, he wasn't interested, so he told the little dragon to f*** off. So the lion took the little dragon for a walk and put 5 bullets in his little dragon head.
I mean, that's clear as day. That's it. The end.
Now, allegedly, there's a message in there.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Michael, you should just marinate on it.
5 bullets.
Oh, I bet Mickey was pleased he took that meeting, wasn't he?
Do you want the top or the bottom?
The bottom, please, darling.
Didn't Mickey get a rat infestation at one of his farms?
Just like that, a rat infestation?
Right.
That's not suspicious at all.
Absolutely not. I love how they started off with that monologue in the beginning about keeping your place and being the king of the jungle. Now we understand why. Yeah. As soon as they smell some blood, right?
Yeah.
They all come in.
It's like the wife said, right? Where she was telling him to be careful.
It's already packed. And let's not mess about. Let's load it up, boys.
Stealing from a man like him?
Do you know who owns this gaff?
We don't give a
You should.
You probably should.
Who are these jokers? They want our gear. Mouth!
Just keep calling people.
That's army.
Oi, Frank. What's this? Teddy bear's picnic.
Oi, Mo!
Oh, it's gonna get ugly real quick.
On 3, lads. 3!
What did they do?
No, you can't cut away from that.
Come on. Hey, there he is.
What is the smell of wee in here? Is this joke, man? You got your mouthwash muddled up with cat piss.
Oof. Damn.
Oh,
Put him in his place. Ouch.
You're on. Chew. You're up, bro.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Chefing, bro.
A knife? Yeah.
Ooh.
Stab trigger. Don't, dance.
Dance.
Come on, I need some back and forth. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Now make
Nothing.
it quick. Make it funny. You!
What a comeback.
No, not that.
He's gonna teach him a lesson, huh?
Make it sharp. Cut me with it.
Do him, lad. Do him.
Come on, you gotta have a clap back. This is boring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Kids stab, girls shoot, boys punch, grown-ups fight with their heads.
Intellect. I like him.
I like him.
Hang on. Are you the coach?
He's got a gym.
Who is the coach?
We've rung the bell here, and we're going to include you, because you're our mentor.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't like the sound of it.
Oh.
Listen to me now, Arnie. Walk away.
It's too late. We're at the gym now, unloading the van.
You took my van.
Oh shit.
Oh,
they involved him. They involved him. He didn't even know.
Damn. Yeah, they just went off and did this on their own. It looks like he knows.
Might have to take off the door, pull up in the thing, go straight for the hole.
They recorded everything too.
They made a song out of this?
In the room with every last
guys.
penny. They call me Ghost, because you never see me come here. It's over when you see Ghost.
You guys messed up.
Oh my god. You messed with the wrong person.
It's out there. All of it. That goes hard, not gonna lie. Oh, these kids know how to fight. Of course, coach trained him.
Right. When did they even have time to do this?
I know.
God damn.
Busy guys.
They have no idea what they've just done. He's gonna be so pissed.
Jim, put that shit out.
I wonder if he knows. I mean, he's got to know who this guy is, right?
I mean,
He looks like he's been around.
What the did you do to your nose? You're for fighting a week, man.
It looks a lot worse than what it is, I'm 100%.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, I'm all good, man. I promise. Imagine having to watch this as they're robbing you. And these guys make a whole music video out of it.
I know.
That's a bit of an insult.
It looks pretty fire though, not gonna lie.
Tell me you didn't put that fight online.
The hits.
Gone intergalactic.
Oh, God.
Take it down. Now!
Nah, people have already seen it.
Whoever trained them knows what he's doing.
Thank you. That's enough.
Well, I'm just saying.
Quit saying.
He's like,
Reject Dry Eye's offer. Does one of my farms get raided?
Yeah.
Best time ever.
Doesn't feel like a coincidence, does it?
it's
Definitely not.
Yeah. Who squealed?
Who'd be smart enough to find one of Mickey's farms? And who would be bold enough to make such a move?
Right. Is this all a tactic to lower the price somehow?
I'm here to help, Michael. I'm your friend, your ally, your Santa Claus for all seasons.
Right.
Right.
Well, I hear you might have had a little trouble.
Uh-huh. Get to the point.
We brought you a token.
And what might this be?
Ooh.
Well, it looks like a gun.
And it's a paperweight.
2 in 1.
And it seems the deal's still going ahead. It could be an expensive disaster if Mickey doesn't get this cleaned up.
Right.
Yes.
It messes his entire deal.
It means I'm going to have to close shop, shut this farm down, and make it disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Gotta relocate?
The pain is being shared. Loss of earnings meantime, cost of shutting down, the expense of setting up elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right. This is inconvenient for everybody.
The Toffs look after Mickey. Now Mickey looks after the Toffs. But there's a lot of Toffs to look after.
Mm-hmm.
And when it rains,
Let me take care of the roof.
it pours.
All those expenses.
Yeah. That was kind of him to do that, to offer to take care of the roof.
This is how Big Dave is going to bring Mickey down.
Auto-tune singing daughter.
Pinning it all on him.
I failed as a parent.
Mustn't blame yourselves. It sounds as though Laura fell in with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look into it?
So you'll help us?
Got her back.
Let me see what I can do.
Everybody's
Right,
asking
so-
favors of him.
He's trying to set up shop here now, so he's helping them in return.
Shame about the habit.
They've asked us to find her, bring her home.
I know where she is, and I don't like it. I'd rather we didn't get involved.
Where is that then?
Where is she?
It's out of our jurisdiction. It's too many moving parts that we can't control. I mean, what if she doesn't want to come? It's going to get messy.
Maybe true, but you're still doing it.
Damn. Still gotta go.
But can't you send Fraser instead?
No, I can't send Fraser instead. You're my best man. I want you.
That's the tough part about being the best.
I don't like smackings. It's the filth and the grime and the grub and the tub.
I'm not asking your OCD to spend the weekend with him, Ray.
And this is where you have your moment, isn't it, Raymondo?
So he ends up going through with it.
No good deed goes unpunished. Knock, 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 knock.
Phenomenally edited, man. The way they keep it going, keep it moving, all the moving parts.
Buenos dias.
Wrong door.
Ray's like, I don't think so.
Is Raymond Smith. Could I step inside for a moment, please?
He even asked politely.
How can I help you, officer?
I'm not the police. It's about Laura Pressfield.
I don't know anyone on that name.
Sure
yeah,
you
you
don't.
do.
Much easier for all parties concerned if I could just step inside for a moment.
No, off.
Oh, he's gonna mess you
Oh,
up,
it's gonna
isn't
be-
he?
Yeah. It's going to be catastrophic.
Raymond seems like the kind of guy that's calm until he isn't.
Yeah.
And he asked politely, like you said.
He did.
How much patience does he have? Oh, God.
Damn. Yep.
Go ahead. Yep. It's crazy how much power these guys have, huh? They're
Yeah.
connected, man.
And this is them working outside of their jurisdiction right now.
As you was, boys and girls.
Sick lighting, man. That looked great.
No need to get excited, young man. We will be gone in a few moments.
No, you'll be gone before then. Get the f out now.
He's opening the window for fresh air.
Before you get yourself into more trouble.
How'd you know my name?
I know all your names.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that little anomaly. Now sit.
Wow. What a way of showcasing that power dynamic, huh?
That's amazing.
He hasn't even raised his voice.
I work for a man, a powerful man.
Michael Pearson.
Who's Michael Pearson?
Friend of her father's. Runs London's buff game.
What is your name, young man?
Aslan.
Where are you from, Aslan? You don't sound like one of the natives.
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Sounds about right.
Now, Laura, your father's asked us to bring you home.
She's not going anywhere.
He did not ask you, buddy.
Yeah.
He was not addressing you at all.
What are you benching these days?
3 wheels aside.
Damn. All right.
What could I lift?
Right.
Couldn't lift a wheel of cheese, you...
He's not in good shape at all.
I love that his intimidation is so subtle.
Anyway, I'm not your shrink. I'm just trying to radiate some positive vibes, man to man. I mean, that's
For
what
real.
this buff game used to be all about.
Trying to get them out of that life, at least.
Are you ready to turn the corner? Do your mum and dad a favor and try the impossible. Make yourself happy.
You would make a lot of people happy if you do.
All right.
Oh, that was easy.
Why do I feel like there's a butt coming?
It's a shithole anyway.
This really did go easier than I expected. Oh.
Oh! Damn, a backhand too.
Touch me again, I'll cut your f***ing arm off.
I believe that. Yeah, keep your hands to yourself.
Keep the kids in school for 1 minute.
My mum probably wants to buy a
I'm
wing.
assuming he doesn't actually mean school, right?
No.
That was a great scene. What a great acting moment too, man.
No.
Oh shit. Aslan?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. All against him.
It's time for you to cough, lads.
He's outnumbered though, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's really bad. That's gonna make a lot of noise.
What do you need, Ray?
Laura Pressfield has been returned home safely.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
What's the bad news?
There is definitely a butt coming.
We fell out of a window, boss.
Hey, what's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more like a death, really.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jeez.
So you killed someone?
No, it was the gravity that killed him.
Russian kid? That doesn't sound good.
Anyone see you?
Little selfie, bro.
Oh, I really hope it was not someone
This is
who was connected to someone important.
I've dealt with that.
We've seen him before. Oh my God.
They went to schools, expensive schools. Their parents have money, lots of money.
wow. Of course, that's how they can afford all the.
Thank you. Or should I say, spazebo. What's that young man doing? Is he looking for something on the floor?
Yeah. Okay, so he has actual concrete
proof. Yep.
Gonna need those phones.
I run. My food.
Oh my God, they're all
yeah.
running off in different directions too.
They try to contain it.
Little.
Damn. I love it how they show us things out of context earlier in the
Right.
film and then it all starts clicking into place. That's genius. It's like a puzzle.
Now I've got backup. You couldn't back up a phone, you. I'm sure you're all road men, gangsters, and all that. But I come in peace.
Right.
Right.
I'm not trying to steal it. I'm trying to buy it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Some
okay.
business.
How much? A full bag. Then I'll be gone like the darkness at dawn.
You better take
How
that
about you
deal.
give us that bag? I'd be gone anyway.
No cooperation there.
Stop around.
Yeah, you're pissing him off.
Give me the phone and take the money.
Something tells me this is his last chance.
Yes. He's being very, very nice still and patient.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Put the phone on the ground.
he's still asking nicely.
Very patient.
And now you're getting no money.
Right. Should have just taken the money, man. Don't get involved in this shit.
What a scene, man. He carries, like the way he carries himself, it's fantastic.
It's amazing.
Fucking Raymond.
What are you doing, Dave?
Got him somewhere.
I'm trying. Give me a second.
I'm so sorry. It's like, Dave, what are you doing?
Fletcher, shoes off inside. Leave them by the door.
Keep everything tidy.
Yes, mummy.
I would be scared of having him inside the house just snooping around up on his own, you know?
Oh, buddy, stop!
That is a legitimately good point, actually. But to be fair, he was already there by the time he got home, so whatever he was gonna find, he might have found already.
Phone.
Yeah, the cops are coming already.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gotta get the hell out of there. Nothing to see here.
I think that was a very necessary reminder, though. You can't just threaten people who do shit like this all the time.
Geezer called Mickey Pearson. You don't want to step on his toes.
All right, you know where to find me, Chazzer.
So he does not know who Mickey is.
Yeah.
Well, he's about to. I have a feeling. As soon as he tracks these guys down.
I need that Chinese geezer's address.
I'll have it in the morning, coach.
Good lad.
I've got some good news. I found out who we took.
Uh-huh.
And now you tell me.
Yeah.
Did I say stop?
That's like what you lead with.
Right.
Just tell me his name is Mickey Pearson.
Oh
Been
my
reading tea
God.
leaves, got a crystal ball.
That is not good news, Ernie.
It
It's
is
very
Mickey.
bad news.
He's going to have to approach Mickey somehow and be like, hey, listen, this was a misunderstanding or something.
Right.
Before things get ugly.
Right. These kids didn't know
They
who they
had
were
no
stealing
idea.
from. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. I wonder if he knows Raymond.
Feel free to talk.
I gather you're the consigliere of the outfit that my boys were stupid enough to f around with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Extend my apologies on their behalf.
Good job.
They've had hard lives and they're just starting to come good, but they're my lads. So it's me that should be accountable for their actions.
Damn.
And so I offer you my loyalty, my word, my time.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll make amends. But just leave me lads alone.
That's sweet. He
That's
really cares for those
great.
kids, man.
Great character.
I'm gonna need to know how your lads got the information about where our farm was sited. Once we've overcome that little challenge, then we can talk.
Okay.
Yeah, who leaked the info?
His name is Fahak. It was spelled with a PH, so it sounds like Fahak.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, we've met before, haven't we, Fuck? Fuck.
That's the one.
Fuck.
I love the Tarantino-esque shot from the trunk of the car.
You might hate her. I need you to tell me how you knew the location of our farm.
I was given the address.
Dry eye.
I need that, please! All right, for hug, conda for hug.
Dude, the dialogue is just so funny.
Dude.
Calm the fuck down.
Right, here, take a blem. There you go, son. You all right?
Oh, of course.
Bro, fuck.
More running. Tell me that wasn't high enough. You idiot! Ah, no.
Dude, this is really bad, you guys.
Who's this jumping boy anyway?
Dry eyes, man.
You mean Lord George's man?
Could just be dry eyes doing.
I'm gonna take care of this one myself.
Wow, he's gonna have to get involved now.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't help it.
Take it up with
the bosses.
Yeah, Lord
the
George
leaders,
himself and see what the hell the problem is here.
Because I don't think Lord George even knows what Dry Eye is doing, right? This seems like he's trying to overtake him in terms of power without anybody else knowing in the organization.
Yeah, he's tired of being in the shadows and now he wants to be the big boss.
This is so juicy, guys.
I know. I'm
loving
invested.
This. He's got just showing up too.
I know.
Mr. Pearson. And to what do I owe?
Not the pleasure, just what do I owe? Why are you here?
What you watching?
I'm watching the horse racing, my only vice.
Racing is definitely not your only vice, your lordship.
Damn.
Okay.
I facilitate. I don't participate in any of the aforementioned vices.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Sweet Mary Jane is my vice of choice. Of course, I'm addicted to selling it, not consuming it.
Addicting to selling it.
You see, my jam, it doesn't kill anyone.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah, but his stuff definitely will.
That's
is and always has been the destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a difference. You can call it all, but oh no.
Yeah.
Your facilitation is most definitely participation.
You're complicit.
You can't just wash your hands of that.
Yeah.
Oh no, she
Withdrawals?
or under the influence again.
Why the fuck are you here?
Wait, what happened there? Oh! Did he get poisoned?
How?
Oh shit. What happened? Did she die?
Send your man Dry Eye around my place to see if he can buy my business for a few beans.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You raided one of my locations. What the f were you thinking?
Yeah, he started a war.
Jeez.
An eye for an eye. He's gonna lose one of his locations, right?
I also really appreciate them highlighting the difference of what they're both telling, right?
Now, I can see you're feeling somewhat under the weather.
Somewhat?
It's because I spiked your tea with a nasty little parasitic genus called Shigella. Left unattended, you will shit yourself to death before the sun does set.
Okay, definitely go to a hospital.
If I can get to you in your own kitchen, I can get to you anywhere.
Oh, dude.
He's got to put everybody back in their place, you know? That's what he's doing here, reminding them. Even though he's on his way out, he's still the king right now. Don't try anything stupid.
Did you raid Mickey Pearson's farm? No, but you did go behind my back and offer to buy his business.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Too ambitious, man. Too fast.
There comes a point where the young succeed the old.
Again with the same old tune. Oh, that is scary. He didn't even say anything. I would be terrified.
Someone killed Lord George.
What?
Anyone else might think that was you or Mickey.
No, it was definitely Dry Eye.
Yeah.
It had to be.
Yep.
So Matthew knows Dry Eye.
What?
Perhaps they were just meeting up to talk about holidaying in the Maldives or...
No, that's suspicious.
...locations of leaving the EU. But I filmed it, had it lip read, translated and transcribed.
He is resourceful.
You play Dry Eye, and I shall be Matthew.
Come on, yeah, let's hear this conversation.
He's very theatrical.
Try and get it in time with his lips, all right?
Yeah.
Ready?
He's even got his little script.
God damn!
That is a lens. Jeez.
Sounds about right.
Telephoto lens.
Jesus.
Lord George. Sake, Raymond. Put something into it, you know, a bit of welly.
Bit more gusto.
The last thing you need to do is attract any octopus.
Octopus? What does that mean? It's not a very good translation.
It's
yeah,
not.
what is it?
It's not that fluent, and it's Cantonese. Just go with it and fill in the blanks.
Gotcha.
There will be repercussions for Michael's actions.
Don't stroke my mouse hair.
Mouse hair?
Mouse
Yeah,
hair?
I think what he means is don't jeopardise my deal, but I admit that one's a bit of a googly.
Gotcha.
I think what he means is he's upset, and then Dry Eye says something, but some moved in front of me, so I didn't.
I love the
Yet another
arrow
one.
keeps pointing.
I'm gonna back the off, and I'm gonna take it all. You will pay me my respect.
Damn, he really thought he was pulling the strings, huh?
They're not just mahjong partners, are they?
It's like you're feeling a little too safe here, buddy.
Yeah. His face.
According to you, we already know Matthew wants to buy Michael out. So why is that news?
Oh, don't you worry, my darling. I am approaching my climax.
Ah.
Dude, their banter, he's killing it with the way he's giving out all the information.
I trust you will make Michael Pearson pay for this. Solidify your position.
You'll be done, Uncle.
So Dry Eye got the upgrade he was after, didn't he, Raymond?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He made sure he did.
Now that he's Billy Big...
Give you 10 minutes, right?
Oh, that's what we heard in the beginning.
Ah, okay.
He's going into the pub, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Here's the thing. We didn't see him get shot, so...
We saw, blood spatter.
Yeah.
You're right.
River Cafe.
9 o'clock. I'll be there. We're closed.
Hang up.
Oh, shit. They went for the wife?
Who's there? Roz, who's there?
Shit.
What are you doing here, Dry Eye?
Oh.
Oh, it's warming up now, isn't it?
Tell us.
Can you please confirm or deny?
Hello, Dry Eye. What do you want?
Dry Eye went to visit her directly?
Dude, he doesn't do this with any respect, does he?
Fancy bald sweet?
Nah.
Suit yourself.
Yeah, that illegal thing that she has.
The paperweight?
Yeah, the paperweight is gonna come in handy.
It's Chekhov's gun, isn't it?
Now, I'm not exactly...
Oh, dude.
They got Rosalind. Call Roger.
Get the hell out of there and get her safe.
How do you gotta...
Now, Rosalind, don't be alarmed, but you're going to come with me until I can resolve all these issues with your husband.
I'm not going
You
anywhere.
idiot. You don't know who you're messing with, man.
I mean, we could just slow down a little bit.
He's not slowing down. Oh, shit!
Oh. Ow.
Worst time to have an accident. Jesus, man. Oh, I love how that was shot, dude. It made us feel like it was going on for an eternity.
Tony here, he's going to make you come with me.
It's not your position for Tony to do anything other than to f off back from whence he came.
Exactly.
What's that? Is that a paperweight?
A functional one.
Well, what are you going to do with it?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it? Either you do as I tell you to and use the door.
Good for you.
You see, this gun's only got 2 bullets, so I'm not going to f about illustrating its significance.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I will squeeze this trigger and Tony will be no more.
Essentially. Oh, they want to test her, huh?
Step forward, it will be the last step you ever take.
Tony, get on it.
Oh. Did it work? Not lethal?
Wait, what the hell?
It went in?
Oh, headshot.
What the hell?
It's so small caliber, he didn't even notice?
Did the skull stop it because it was so small it didn't even make it in?
No.
Oh, no, okay.
Damn.
He's dead. All right.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
No.
I'm leaving.
You had time for calm.
You had 2 bullets.
Reload right now.
I guess that's your
Reload right
2
now.
bullets, eh?
Shit. Oh, no.
Whoa.
Damn, this guy, he's doing everything he can
I
to
know.
get there.
Whoa, seriously? Somebody kill this fucking
Oh
guy.
my God, yes.
Hello, babe.
He's there?
Thank God. Oh my God.
Shit, you're so screwed. Yeah.
Yeah. Whimper like the little bitch that you are.
You don't even get a chance to say anything.
You don't give him a chance at that point.
You're too smart to be blackmailing us, Fletcher.
Yes,
Yeah.
and obviously I've taken precautionary measures. You can do all kinds of horrible things to me if you want. I might even enjoy them.
This guy.
All this whole build-up was leading to this next part.
Okay.
Matthew.
What about him?
He promised Dry Eye the job, but only if Dry Eye helped drive down the price of Mickey's business.
And that's why Dry Eye...
I mean, yeah, that all makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
You wanted to buy it cheaper.
Yeah.
It was Matthew who set this whole train of events off.
I'm not surprised at all.
Not at all.
I'll piss on your grave.
Yeah.
That was a plot twist.
Does not want to be subservient to Matthew anymore.
You're gonna back the off.
So he betrayed Matthew as well.
Not only do I know exactly how Mickey's business operates, but I also know that the very man he's trying to sell it to is trying to force him into selling it on the cheap.
Right, betrayed him. Exactly.
I think you should be calling me your trusted consigliere, intellectual reconnaissance, if you prefer.
Oh, I like that. Intellectual reconnaissance.
So you've got 72 hours, and I would just reiterate that if anything happens to me, I do have my insurance policy in place.
Of course.
Strong recommendation, just pay up and watch me recede into the sunset, blowing kisses.
What's it gonna be, huh?
Now out of my house, because I'm going to bed.
That's a lot of things to process.
Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick.
I wonder if they'll pay for all of that information to, poof, disappear,
Right.
or at least for the knowledge that they were betrayed by Matthew, right? Like, who was responsible for all this?
He thinks he's very clever. Start with Big Dave.
Start with Big Dave. Oh, this is not gonna go the way we think it's gonna go, huh?
Yeah, pronto.
They're gonna start cleaning up, aren't they?
Yeah.
They know exactly, like, every single person that's involved that knows something.
Hey, mate, move the van.
Don't worry, friend. We'll be gone in a minute.
Tracksuit guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oi, Bubble, get rid of the van.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Russ does karate.
Oh, yeah?
Does he? I don't think he does.
Awkwardly gets into position.
Get in the car. Now.
Sorry, boss. I'm only a blue belt.
I'm only a blue belt.
You're on your own, buddy.
I'm powerful.
We know all that.
Really?
Why you tell us all about it in the back of the van?
Oh, they're relocating you, bud.
Yep. Just a quick trip.
Someone ordered to go.
Mm-hmm.
He's a man of his word, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Getting those favors in place.
Yep.
You're all right, Big Dave. You're in safe hands now. No need to panic. Now, I believe you're a reporter. There's something I want to report to you. Now, it seems for this brief moment in time, I found my way into the film business.
2 cups of tea. 1 with sugar, 1 without.
All right, let's go on. Give us a minute.
They even get tea delivered. Oh, boy.
Your clothes are neatly folded there on the bench.
Uh-huh.
Now, in due course, you're going to press the space bar on this computer.
What did they do?
In said film. Now, that little we gave you last night, really.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Space bar, yeah? Have a hot drink as well. It might make you feel a little bit better.
Are they going to go full on Black Mirror episode 1?
Oh, yeah, please. I'm trying to forget that still. Please don't show us.
You know what bit that is?
Look at how disturbed he is. He's like, oh, God.
Good Lord.
I mean, I was there and I'm
Good
still
Lord.
shocked.
I was there and I'm still shocked.
That's your doing.
What did they give him?
See it once you've seen it, can you?
No, you can't unsee it. It's nightmare fuel. That'll be with me forever.
His expression is so funny.
Before you continue, Ray, I train lads to be good lads. I'm not a gangster.
Right, this is not his business.
So with the greatest respect, I'll do this one last thing for you, and then that's it. 3 strikes and I'm out.
Yeah, he needs to be able to get out early or else he's going to get involved and then he gets his boys into trouble. That's not the plan.
Right, the whole point is to get these kids focused, right?
Yeah.
Severity of your actions.
Yeah, exactly. I like his character a lot, dude. Like,
Me
he's
too.
taking responsibility for all these kids.
Thank you for the grand tour. I'm a believer.
Uh-huh.
Now, are we ready to finalize the numbers?
We already have.
The situation's changed, Michael.
Of course it did.
The exit value of your business needs to be recalculated.
Oh, really? What a coincidence.
But when one of those locations was compromised, the value of all those locations were compromised, and this obviously affects the price.
How much do you want to buy it for then?
It will take at least 3 years to get your supply, distribution, and demand back to full capacity.
They got hit hard because of all of these inconvenience, man. Because of this guy.
I calculate what was worth $400 million a month ago must now be valued at an anemic 130.
Yeah, right. In your dreams.
Not about the first domino that fell, Michael. It's about the last.
Please.
Does he already know?
He is way too confident in this.
It's a good offer, and it's real. And I'll do this because I'm your friend.
Oh, yeah. What a great friend you are, buddy.
I like your domino analogy. Ask is who tumbled the first domino.
Oh, he knows. He absolutely knows.
It very much is your business.
It is very much your business. Only you made one mistake. You seem to have mistaken me for some kind of a... Shoot you the first domino.
Oh, yep. Remember this guy?
Yeah.
Corpses in freezers. Who is this man?
Yeah. Act stupid.
I don't have relationships with dead frozen Chinamen.
That's not to be glib at this time in the proceedings, Matthew.
Better start being honest, man.
Looking for your Mossad crabs. This is a fish market. They have found a home.
Oh my God. The freezer is stacking up.
I'll tell you how this plays out.
They got all the proof. They got the information.
So while you were discussing, you somehow mistook so said Chinaman for someone else?
This is so satisfying.
Right. Business is business, Michael. It's nothing personal.
Okay.
No.
There is a price indebted to me, and that price, according to you, is $270 million, and I'm keeping the business.
Damn. Holy shit.
Transaction if you want to get out of the freezer. It is 25 below zero in there, so I assume you'll last about an hour.
Yeah, he has no chill anymore.
There you go. And he's keeping the business.
As stated, I am not emotional about the money.
What is he emotional about?
But I am emotional about the fact that someone laid their hands on my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't do that.
My wife!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross the line.
Mm-hmm.
God's green earth can pay for that transgression, Matthew. No, for that.
Oh, shit.
We're getting up close and personal.
Pound of flesh.
A pound of flesh.
Literally?
Yes, literally.
Penny short or a gram shy. That freezer door does not open.
Holy shit, he is a beast.
Oh, that's so menacing.
He was so calm and collected through the entire film.
I know, but where would you even cut from?
Well, you better start cutting, man. I guess the foot, it's a pound. You need a pound.
No, flesh. Don't cut off the foot. Why did you go all saw on this? Jesus.
Just saying.
I get rid of my chubs.
Where's my money, Raymond?
There's your payment. Go on, take a look.
I'm scared.
Is he going to get what he wants?
What is that? That doesn't look like money.
Your insurance policy, all the photos, all the bodies, all the skeletons, all the filth.
They got it all.
Of course we're aware of what Matthew was up to. We're not complete idiots.
They are not C words.
You for a long time, Fletcher.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
We've been following Michael. They're very similar, our jobs.
No way. He's better at it.
When you came over that night, you'd only be there for half an hour.
Buenos tardes, Raimundo.
He had him from the get-go.
Wow.
I promise you, you will regret this if you don't hear it.
Uh-huh.
Just got into your cold veins. You lost the benefit of your sharp instincts.
Which means?
Oh.
Ah, yeah.
Took us a while to find your insurance policies. Because you're a naughty squirrel, Fletcher.
They found everything he had.
Yes, Mummy.
But it was made a lot easier after I planted a tracker in your shoe.
Damn.
Holy shit, he's good.
These guys.
You're always going to be prey.
Jeez. Yeah, that's why I don't f around with these guys, man. Please let him go. He's nice.
I'll see you around.
With the greatest respect, I hope not.
Yeah. Live your life, man. He came in clutch, though. Extremely helpful.
It wasn't Lord George that was after Mickey. Do you want to know who it was?
He's in the... Oh my god. He's in the box.
Prime time, what is it, son?
Coach, we're going to take care of this for you. Ernie's got a plan.
What?
We're going to sort it.
Prime time list. What?
Wait, what?
How are they gonna sort it? Wait. Who the hell are they?
Now, you remember Aslan, don't you? The young gentleman you kept in the freezer?
Yes!
Well, this is Aslan's senior, Russian oligarch.
Oh, shit.
GB made all his money in gas pipes, and he's extremely sad that his one and only son fell out of a window.
XKGB? Seriously? Out of...
How do you know all this? Because someone told them everything they want to know about Michael, and that someone is me.
Of course it was you.
So I said I'd tell them where Michael was for a price.
He's just extorting everybody.
You see, get my 20 mils off Michael first, and then, after the event, get paid again. Double bubble.
Double bubble.
Why did you just look at your watch?
Well, it's like I say, the Russians are going to clean house.
Are they on the way already?
Yeah, so they're gonna show up any minute now.
By telling you, I've saved your lives, which I think in turn saves mine, doesn't it?
Don't move.
You guys better get going. Don't get in the car, boss.
Too f***ing late.
Oh, he's already in the car. Shit.
No, Dave.
Out of all things,
Oh, come on, man.
the Aslan situation is what's gonna get them screwed. Are you kidding me?
Seriously, that kid's father could have been anything. Why XKGB? Why?
Gunshots already.
Days and nights of torment. A world.
Be careful, be careful.
Damn.
What?
He took him out?
Oh, he's like 4.
4 strikes. Damn. This guy's a real one. Of
Freaking
course.
weasel, man. Get your
Yeah.
ass back here right now.
Squirrel. Well, Raymond is safe. Now we got to worry about the boss here.
Guys, oh my god, thank you so much.
Dude, these guys are clutch. God. What an ace up their sleeve.
Holy shit.
Spray the car with bullets, killing the Russians. Smash cut to black. Titles.
Freaking toddlers, man.
I need an ending. No, 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 my darling. What you need is a sequel. You know my fee. I'm off to Lala to talk to the competition.
Lala.
And I'm gone.
He's literally at the studio trying to sell the script.
Afternoon.
This is hilarious.
It's
It's
one
so
way to make
meta,
money.
too.
Airport, please. Terminal 3, and thence to sunny California.
Are you really going to Cali? I don't
Oh,
think. Yeah.
no.
Fletcher Mondo.
Well, well, well. A man of many vocations, isn't you?
He's
That
versatile.
he is. Yep. Oh, buddy. Way too slow, my guy. That's been long locked.
Play a game with me, Fletcher.
Oh boy.
Where are we going?
He's probably not going to enjoy that game.
If you wish to be the king of the jungle, it's not enough to act like a king. There can be no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
My queen told me that. Any chance?
Yay! There is a chance. Man. What a roller coaster
Holy
of a
shit.
movie. That was a great story, man. The way that Fletcher just gave us all the exposition beat by
Yeah.
beat. Well, that was our first Guy Ritchie movie that we covered here on the channel. And dude, it was a blast. It really was. I love the wittiness, the cleverness, the writing is phenomenal. The way that you set up the pieces of the puzzle, but we don't have the context. We don't know how important each piece and how they're going to come into play. We don't know anything when the story starts. And the way that Hugh Grant is delivering that exposition, he has so much charisma.
So
and the
much.
tempo of his delivery is just on point. His dynamic with Charlie Hunnam I think that's like one of the standouts of this movie. I mean, everybody did amazing, but their conversation of, them two and how they are feeding us information, I think is superb. It's spectacular. It keeps people at the edge of their seat wanting to know more. for. And just when you think you're about to get that golden nugget of information, they pull you away. And then they start setting up another story and another character. And you're here thinking, okay, what does this guy have anything to do with all of this, right? And it just keeps becoming this snowball effect where the things just get bigger and bigger and the consequences get wilder and wilder. And then you end up in the third act knowing that whatever happens, it's going to be freaking nuts. And it absolutely is. It's such a masterfully crafted screenplay in that sense, where they set up the pieces with elegance and they give you the exposition, and it's so entertaining. And then by the end of it, you are beyond invested. You want to know more. You want these characters, you know, some of them to get away with it. Even if Fletcher got away, there's still a charisma to him where you're like, damn, he's that smart. Like, he's really good, but the boys are better. You know, Raymond, Raymond was a genius. Yeah, he knew from the get-go what was going on. And I love how they give us that reveal where we think the boys are in trouble, the gentlemen are in trouble. And then it ends up being, oh no, they knew.
Yeah.
There's a few things they did not know, which, you know, unfortunately for Fletcher, they ended up figuring out. But, you know, I love how we, the audience, get to learn what those things are. And I thought that was done extremely well. Super fun script, great performances. This was a blast.
Yeah. What I really appreciated about this film and the choices in the storytelling is it very much approaches it like a puzzle, right? You have, let's say, 500, 1,000 pieces in front of you, and you just slowly start finding the ones that start to kind of fit, right? And that's the only thing that you have. And then you kind of find the corners and you start working your way inward, and bit by bit, things start to make sense, right? But again, you have to wait until the very end of the movie to really get the full picture of everything. And I love that. I love that they made us wait for it. Like, we had to sit and be patient and pay attention, right? To the story. It's about the setup. And like, I love that he even mentions, like you mentioned during the reaction, it is very meta, you know, talking about filmmaking and storytelling, because that's really what it is. You want to keep people on the hook. You want to keep them guessing, but also, you know, the twists that end up happening, you want people to not really feel them coming, right? And I love that they had fun with that. Even though this is a crime thriller, it very much had that mystery element to it. And I love that. I think that's the real hook of this, right? It's the what actually happened here and what is going to happen. And I love there's certain elements of this that very much reminded me of the Tarantino style, you know, the out of order storytelling, certain shots here and there, you know, like the classic trunk shot looking up at the people. And it is a crime thriller. And I mean this as a huge compliment, not as an imitation, but as a way to kind of pay respects to the people who have done incredible in the crime thriller realm. And Guy Ritchie killed it with this, man. I have to say, because crime thriller for me personally, I feel like it's a very dangerous territory to be in. I feel like it has the chance to be a lot of fun, but sometimes it can also feel very redundant. Like you're telling a story that's already been told, because we have so many amazing crime thrillers out there.
Right.
It's tough to kind of stand out from that, right? It is a very difficult genre to succeed in. And this one absolutely just carved its way in such a way that it still felt unique. It felt very fresh. And the storytelling and the style of it is what really made it so special. So many of the choices that they made here, whether it's with the cast or certain storytelling choices and certain moments here and there that really had you on the edge of your seat, I think was handled masterfully. And I have to piggyback off of what you were saying with the performances, man. Like, each of the actors absolutely killed it. I have to say, you know, the ones that were supposed to be vile really made you hate them. The ones that, you know, someone like Fletcher, where you know he's a weasel, you know, like, you know he's not, you know, a stand, you know he's not a stand-up person, because even as a criminal, you know, there are some, obviously, as we can see in this, that still have a moral code, right? You can be a criminal, but it can be not as bad, right? You can kind of minimize the damage that you're doing. And I love that is something that Mike cares about a lot, right? Like, it's even the choice of what he chooses to sell and create himself. And those little things here and there, this was so much fun. I did not expect this to be that fun.
I really love that about the movie. Like you mentioned, yes, there's a lot of movies in the genre, but Guy Ritchie did a phenomenal job at establishing it firmly with style. Like, there's an amazing feeling that the audience has when they feel that the director and the crew and everybody involved, they have this specific confidence about the vision that they're building here. And that's what I felt through this, because it didn't feel tedious. A lot of these movies can feel feel tedious when you're setting up because there's a lot to catch up with. You got to keep a lot of information fresh in your head, and then you jump to a completely different character and more setup and more setup, and it can feel a little bit tedious, I think is the proper term. You know, if you do a lot of it, the audience can get a little bit tired of the same thing because there's a bit of, you know, there's that bit of repetition. But in this case, that repetition served the story to set up a tempo, a rhythm, and instead of feeling like a chore, it felt like enjoying a really good meal. So I'll bring out the Wagyu example, right? You don't want to just eat it fast because it's a steak.
Right.
You want to go ahead and sit down and enjoy your meal, have a glass of whiskey, maybe some wine, and really savor. And I feel like this movie does just that. It allows the audience to kind of simmer in the world, get to explore these characters, understand what the power dynamics are, because that is a very important thing when you're dealing with a crime thriller like this, gang related and whatnot. You want to know who's the top boss and why the top boss is in danger in this case. And of course, it comes from a place where he shows a bit of vulnerability. He wants to retire. He wants to go ahead and smell the roses. He wants to be happy with his wife. You know, he doesn't want to live in this world anymore. He's done what he had to do and he's ready to move on. And now people are trying to mess him over, mess him over that choice and trying to, get a piece of the pie. So you see the king needing to protect his little territory in the jungle. And I love how they set that up because at first it looked like, he was going to die at some point in the movie. When we go back to that pub, we might see an assassination attempt.
Right.
What's going to happen there? And then the plot twist, of course, was no, he made it out alive there, because of the best man ever, Raymond, saved his ass last minute. But you also get to understand a lot of the context and why. And I love how, by the third act, there's this sense of satisfaction when he's like, no, based on your own calculations, the loss that you've given, the loss that you've caused to all of my operations are this amount. So you're going to have to pay me. And guess what? I'm keeping the business. You're like, fuck yes. Like, yes, you get to taste your own medicine. And, that was phenomenal. The way that landed, it was him asserting power and it showed us exactly how the movie started with that monologue, why that is so important in a world like this. So, within the context of the universe that they built, I thought that was extremely satisfying to see them win in this way. And then when you think they're almost out and that they won, you get this other conflict because of Aslan. You're like, oh yeah, shit, loose ends.
Right.
And it's this beautiful tug of war that they're playing with the audience constantly up until the very end, like you said. And then by the time the credits roll, you're just like, that was an experience, man. That was an experience. And it's not easy to write something like this and to land it the way it did. The pacing, I think, is phenomenal. Some films don't have that. They like I said, it starts to feel like it's dragging because you have to set up a lot. And I did not feel that with this movie because the characters are so engaging. We got Colin Farrell, immediately just charismatic and just has this presence and you see him and what does he do with his introduction? It tells you everything about the character. He's trying to teach these boys a lesson. Right. And then the more you learn about the character, the more that makes sense. You're like, oh, this is what he does for a living. He's trying to get these boys off the streets, teach them a better way to go about life, And I thought he was a phenomenal character, super loyal guy. And he, like the way he took on responsibility, I really like that because it's not something that we tend to see in films. Like they tend to be like, oh, you guys screwed up this person, so now we're going to have to take care of them, right? Or it's always like a retaliatory situation or we got to get ready for them to attack us. But I like the way that he just confronted the facts and he was like, listen, my boys are stupid. They're dumb. They made a mistake. They did not know what they were doing. And I owe my loyalty to you. So, let me just give you a few favors and then we'll call it even. And he indeed called it even, man. He made those favors that he did for them saved the day. Yeah. But you can never imagine watching this, like how all those pieces, how they're going to come into place. And I love that. I love movies where I cannot, no matter how hard I try, predict how it's going to end. Right. The only thing that was predictable about this was Matthew, but that was obvious. I mean, the one guy that's trying to buy the place, who's kind of been insinuating that the price might be a little too high, and then shit starts happening. It's, that's kind of like, I think we all knew, but we just didn't know the how. And I like the exploration of figuring out step by step how Matthew got as far as he did.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to say, just gonna squeeze this in really quick. I have to say, like Colin Farrell and his character, I think for me were the highlight in this.
Oh yeah.
It's the subtle moments of humor that is so special in this movie as well, right?
So
it's
funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
The banter was witty and it was fast and it was like a whiplash, and like you have to keep up. And I love when they do that. Like
it's that English humor.
It definitely is the English humor. You see that in this, right? It's very quick-witted and they don't take it easy on you as an audience. They don't spoon feed you everything. And the parts that they do spoon feed you is done by someone like Hugh Grant, who is there literally to give us exposition, right? That's literally his job. That's why it's so smart to give us exposition in that way, because you have someone who's very charismatic. The lines are written in such a fantastic fantastic way. And he has this great chemistry with Charlie Hunnam. It just flows. And you don't even realize that, like, that there's a bit of medicine being hidden in the yummy food that we're getting right now. And it's like, oh, next thing you know, you're already caught up and you already know everything that's being done here. And all of the tiny things that you feel are insignificant, like the Wagyu or the whiskey and all of those little minute details here and there, all of them end up coming back.
They leave the shoes.
For a reason. It's the shoes. Yeah. Exactly. Those little things that in the moment we're like, why is that line in there? Like a Chekhov's gun. And it comes in. But I love that it was subtle. It was not like in your face where someone mentions something at the beginning of the movie and we just look at each other. We're like, yep, that's going to come in later.
Yeah. The only one that was like obvious, I would say, is the paperweight because it's a gun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Of course, it's like literally the gun.
Yeah.
But that's the only one.
Yeah. But it's literally a gun. I think that's what's so fun about this. There are a lot of nods to, there was a lot of love for storytelling in this, and you can tell.
A lot of filmmaking terms and references.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not just filmmaking, like the Chekhov's gun being literally a gun, the paperweight, and they refuse to call it a gun. Or like the illicit substances, they're never actually being or very rarely being referred to as what they are. There are synonyms or different ways to refer to them. And I think that just makes the language so much more colorful, and it makes the movie more engaging, and it gives the actor more space to have fun with it, right? Instead of just saying, oh yeah, it's drugs, great, like that way when you flourish it up a little bit, it also gives dimension to the characters, right? Because they all are so fun in their own different way, and the sass and the sarcasm that just makes the dynamic so much better, and it's so engaging that you just can't help but be swept away by the story. The humor in this, I have to say, man, it's a 10 out of 10. I absolutely loved what they did, and especially the humor that is at the most inappropriate time is, that's when they hit you, the times when you're laughing and you feel like you're not supposed to laugh, the way you're just like, oh my God, that is so messed up, but also it's funny. I love that they went there. Just absolutely ballsy and very, very great choice.
It's a very dynamic movie. Like it's doing a lot of things at the same time, and it does it with such ease. He makes it look easy, and that's wonderful to see. Like that's a person who has control of a lot of the different aspects of filmmaking and understands how to tell a story. And it takes some discipline to be able to hit those beats on the mark and give us a film that's cohesive and makes sense. Right. And I loved a lot of the things that, how they played with the audience, like having an unreliable narrator with Fletcher. Like he would tell us, oh yeah, and this happened. We're like, holy shit, that happened?
Right.
And then he was like, actually, no, it didn't. But it's good,
every
right?
story
it's
needs
fun.
action.
He would be like, we need a little more sass, in the story. We need to fluff it up a little bit and get a little bit more spice. And we were kind of constantly waiting for him to finish the sentence to be like, okay, is this real? Whenever it was like too crazy, and then he would not correct himself. It's like, oh shit, I guess it is real. Like I didn't think it would be, but it is. So I love that. And the cinematography played with that as well. Like it was the movie looked beautiful.
Yes.
Especially when they go to collect, I forget the name, but when they go get the girl, essentially, the cinematography there was superb, man. The way the camera was gliding and the tracking shot of, Raymond as he's walking into the apartment, when he walks in, the lighting in the hallway. Yeah. How he's like literally walking out of the darkness, but he looks so clean and fresh. You're like, wait, something is just not, it doesn't quite make sense, but it also it goes to inform the audience that no matter what he might seem like, this well-educated, put together,
patient,
English
calm
man, but there's a darkness there. You don't want to test that. And visually speaking, you're seeing that as an audience member. You just know. We have not seen him once be like extremely aggressive, but the way he carries himself informs the audience and lets you know, oh, this guy could be trouble.
Yes.
So when shit hits the fan and he finally pulls out whatever that is, I think it's like an Uzi or something, you're like, oh shit, and I love that.
I love that, that subtle change in him happens when he crosses that threshold, right? When he goes through the door and in the hallway, and that's when his transformation of sorts happens. I love that there's a little line about his OCD, and, it is mentioned a few times that he likes things organized and clean and all of that. And, once you see that change happen, you're like, if he crosses his own threshold, because like he's containing that beast, right? And you can tell like by how hard he's trying to control himself and be patient, you just know that if he crosses that threshold, it's done for everybody. There is no more reasoning. So the fact that he tries that hard just tells you a lot about the character. It's the same as when you have a character that is crying versus a character trying not to cry on camera. It's so much more powerful when you see them trying to contain it. It just hurts more. Exactly.
Because it's more real.
I feel
more
like
real. It's a more of a raw emotion. You don't want to show emotion or normally on your day to day.
Right.
It's a vulnerable thing to do, whether it's you getting pissed off or you getting sad. We tend to kind of just suck it up for a bit. So like seeing someone struggle with that, I think Charlie did such a great job with that as well. Like he felt like he was a bomb ready to blow any second now.
Because that's what we do, right? Like whether it's about sadness or just unbridled rage like that, we try to contain it.
Yep.
We don't want to blow everything up. Like you want to, you're like reasoning with yourself, or like maybe you don't want to cross that boundary with yourself because you know that once you go there, you can't come back, whether it's with rage or with pain. It can be that. Sometimes it's out of embarrassment or even society, right? Sometimes it's just not appropriate for you to feel the things that you're feeling.
Right.
So it's so much more powerful when we get to see someone really just, just holding on to those reins like really freaking tight. And like that was, again, another fantastic choice. And I thought like Charlie Hunnam in that scene, he killed it. Like he killed it throughout the whole movie, don't get me wrong, but that was just, I felt uneasy. You know what I mean? And I love
feels
that
like
he
a
gave
shark
us
swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
Like, these kids are not really safe.
Exactly.
Like this is a man who's seen shit. These kids have no idea.
And done shit.
Yeah.
And like those kids, like they're all talking all that shit because they don't know who they're dealing with. And it's the same like with the tracksuit kids, right? Like they don't know what they're getting themselves into. And I think that always adds like a little extra spice to a scene when you as the audience, you have a pretty good idea of who your protagonist is.
Who's in charge.
Of who is in charge. And, you see that struggle for power in almost every single line of dialogue. No matter who is talking to whom, it's always a struggle for power and someone end up coming on top. And that's how they show us the difference in hierarchy in characters, right? And I thought that was a very smart way to help us understand the characters, but also develop the plot and further it a little bit more as well. Like, is those little things, because there are certain movies out there where the filmmaking can feel very pedantic, right? Where they're like, oh, I'm such a good filmmaker. I'm so artistic. This is so good that it can feel very insincere, right? It can feel like you're being talked down upon. This never felt like that. This is genuine love for storytelling, for dialogue, and for the editing as well. So many fun editing choices in this where I'm like, okay, I can kind of see why someone would think Guy Ritchie and Edgar Wright, because it's the dynamic, right? It's the fun, it's the pace, it's the
having
movement.
fun with the way that you are shooting things. Yeah. It's having a style, I would say, but like in the best sense of the word. Like you have a signature that's yours, a flavor that you bring to the table that makes it your signature dish. That's why people love to eat certain meals at specific restaurants, is because the way that they make it is different.
Yeah.
And if there's something I've learned from both Edgar and now Guy Ritchie, is that you can have stories that have been told before, but as long as you put in your specific brand, and you stamp it on there, automatically that makes it different. It's about how you tell the story, right? Not about the story you're telling, but how you're telling it. I think that's the most important part.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot on this channel because like there are not that many stories out there that are left untold.
Was it like a combination of like what? I forget how many, but I think it was like not even 20. I think it was like 10, like the amount of combinations of like stories that you can tell.
Something like that.
It's not as many as you would think. And then it's like like every story is a combination of those main stories.
Exactly. Those of all of those choices that you have.
Yeah,
like there's certain kinds of plots, there's certain kinds of storylines, the hero's arc and all of those things. Like, our protagonist gets approached by a character. They first say no, something happens, and they have to embark on that adventure anyway, right? That's a classic.
Right. Yeah.
And it's those kinds of storylines. And so at this point, I think it's not really about struggling so hard to tell a story that's never been told before and I have to be so original. It's really about telling the story well. It's about having great characters and having respect and love for your characters.
Having fun with your movie too. Like this guy seemed like he had a blast doing this.
Yes.
And
everybody
the actors
involved.
Too. Yeah.
You can tell that they had fun with it, like the costume design, the outfits, the sets that they ended up having, like the locations that they were on. It felt such a wonderful love letter to also like the English British existence, like the first line that we get is, can I get a pint and a pickled egg? And it's like, okay, you see this man from the Americanas here having taken to this life, right? So far from home, but this is his home now. And he has made it his home and he has roots here now. And that's already a great way to kind of introduce us to this because he has lived here for years, but he's not quite from here, right? And that we get so many jabs about, you know, guns being legal in the US and not being legal there, and all those little things. Like, those small choices might seem very minute and unnecessary, but no, that's how you start, you know, defining your character and making them just a little bit more special than your classic, you know, protagonist.
I also really enjoyed Matthew McConaughey's performance in this because he is the main dude. He is the boss, right? He is the king of the jungle.
Right.
But when you see him, he doesn't really feel like what you would expect, like the boss to feel like, you know, in a way, because he's classy. He's got a way with his words. He's got that charming charisma. You know, he's very much Matthew McConaughey. You know, he's got it. So I love how they play with that, and they know that the audience is going to feel this level of safety, and then you see these moments where he really loses it, just like Raymond, right? There's this exterior, and then the actors really get to have fun exploring what's on the inside, all these frustrations. You know, this guy is about to retire. He wants to just have fun with the wife and just enjoy life, and then all this shit starts happening and piling up, and it gets real bad real quick. And I love how we get to see that sense of unhinge, and it's totally justifiable. By the end of the movie, he's like, no, I'm not mad because of this shit. I'm mad because you touched my wife. And you're like, oh shit, yes. This is extremely personal. This is extremely personal. Also, by the way, just power couple. Those two were amazing. They're dynamic. She was an absolute badass.
Yes, I was going to say.
God, like just seeing her on screen and handling business with Matthew on the side, like I love their dynamic. They felt like a couple that could exist out there and that would take over the world easily.
Yeah, like,
and I love that.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, usually in stories like these, like, the wife is kind of like a piece towards the plot because she's going to be put in danger, and then of course our crime boss is going to try to
either
save her.
She's a accomplice or a nuisance, but never like.
But most of the time a nuisance, you know, like
trying to get the person out of the life, or the family's in danger.
Like,
you know,
it's not safe anymore. We can't stay in this life. And the thing is, even though those wives are actually very reasonable in their requests,
they have all they're completely right,
completely right. But like, it still creates a frustration within you, and I feel like that's something that I really don't like when they do that, I have to say. And you know, as a chick, I do pay attention. I'm like, okay, like when we do have a wife to a character like this, like how exactly do they play in? And I love that she's, you know, when he's a lion, she's a lioness.
This feels realistic,
exactly,
too, because it's like, what kind of chick would be with a guy like this, and what kind of chick would he be into?
Exactly,
and this makes total sense. This chick takes no shit from anybody.
Exactly, like he's not gonna go for, you know, someone who's very precious and very dainty. Like, he's gonna go for someone who can, you know, match his energy, and she does at every turn. You know, she has bites, she has sass, and you know, she fights until the very end. And
that scene with the gun, with the paperweight, that was amazing. So much tension. You see him running down the streets and just trying to make it in time. I was worried there.
Because I was like, they're gonna fridge her, man. I'm not gonna lie, it crossed my mind.
I was scared for everybody. I'm like, if he loses her, you guys are all screwed.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. He's gonna go nuclear. 100%. But see, like, I love that we knew that already. Even though, like, it's not like we spent majority of the movie seeing these two together in their dynamic. We saw enough. We saw enough to know that is, you don't push that button.
Absolutely.
That glass you do not break, because if you do, there is absolutely no coming back from that. And I love that we had that feeling. And see, it's like, it's all those little things, like even little side characters like that you know, are obviously not the main characters. They still had a purpose. Everything had a purpose. Every line had a purpose. And that just shows precision and having thought through what story you want to tell and follow through, right? And the support of filmmaking, because it is a collaborative effort and everyone just jumped on board. And that always makes me super, super happy.
Guys, great film, great script, great performances, simply amazing. Thank you so much for, you know, you guys continuously recommend gold to us. And we're so lucky to get to share these with you. We hope that you guys enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.